$5.
Look, that nigga got a new job, guys.
Answer 4 simple questions. If you've been injured in a recent car accident, click the link below.
Let's give something away.
40.
Look at neck double up. Look at that.
For a little bit. So
tell me the guy that they look like twins.
We'll be back.
Doppelganger, right there. All right, first person that I see. This is Bobby B9076. That's kind words, man. We appreciate it. Let's see what you got going on here. Little one. Most likely his little one. Appreciate it, Bobby B. Make sure you're tapping in. Email NECA at Dirtbags California, and he'll work out a care package. We appreciate everybody participating, and welcome to this week's episode. I have some exciting news. Make sure you guys are staying tuned, and I'll see you soon. Alright guys, I have some exciting news that I've been holding out on for a while. Alright, I might get a little emotional, okay? Over here on Linden and Broadway, we're taking over this beautiful historic building, and we're starting up this place called Dirty Pepperoni. Yes, I said it, Dirty Pepperoni. I'm teamed up with my boy right here left. You might know this guy, he's really famous, but I'm coming with the heat. My other partner Todd, he couldn't be here today, but we're opening up a spot right here in Long Beach, guys. We're starting with nothing but the best right here, and then I have all my buddies coming down here to help me get this project going. A place you do not want to miss. You stay tuned. All right, guys, you already know, working with the best. Tell who you are, my boy.
Prestige Drywall.
Yes, sir. You already seen him. He's done the shop. He's done the garage. He's just done multiple jobs. Always come through, knocking it out. A1 quality. Only working with the best. 3 columns, 4 columns right there. So 4 columns are gonna get ripped out, and this area is gonna have to get torn down, and we're gonna redo this corner. Okay. We gotta do it right. Flooring in the house, tell them who you are.
I'm Razo with RCC Pure Epoxy.
So you guys always complimenting my floors when you walk in. This is the guy, this is the man, best in business. So you want your floor done.
I appreciate it, Mikey. Thank you.
All day, G. Appreciate it. Thanks. I'm gonna have to stop this somewhere right here and put like a transition.
Yeah, well, if there's tile, the same tile, we could just stop it wherever. I mean, the tile's not getting demoed, so you'd be good just put up the little flashing.
Yeah.
But, or you could leave it as is. I mean, you just show the tile that way. It'll be a straight line.
I'll probably just cut it right here. I'll cut it right at this door, so on this door. I know it came with the place. What is this? Oh, it's a coffee grinder, bro. It's pretty cool. It's missing a screw, I believe. You put coffee somewhere in this thing. Oh, right here. You put coffee in there and grind it. Fancy. The hardest part is getting it inside of there to lay it down. That's gonna be
when they come and bring on the other side, needs the with some.
I'll have my buddies come and help us. I have a crew here to help me out. All right, guys, you already know. You gotta support the ones that support you. China in the building, the Hummy in the building. We're gonna get this place painted. You already know. If you guys want some industrial paint, you guys wanted to get your house painted, this guy, he'll hook it up. He's been knocking out my projects. Good looking out, my boy. Appreciate you, G. Hell yeah. How can I get a hold of you?
Hit me up, Chana's Garage or in Chana OG Skywalker, or you get my info down. You know, I'll be out painting. Hit me up. Then we could do like a gloss, because people are gonna put their hands on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Thinking we would spray this floor. Is it black or is it blue?
It's black. Like blue.
Dark blue? Black blue? Like a navy blue? Yeah, it is blue. So I want to spray this black.
Alright, so we're in the booth. Went ahead, sealed it, put black on it yesterday, and this morning came in, denibbed it, put a little more black on it, and I went ahead and I threw some white ice pearl over it. It doesn't really do us justice right now seeing it with the lights, but once it's clear, We'll come back in here and we'll check it out. And so we're gonna turn the lights off for you guys. It's looking real nice. It's in all parts of the tins. Like I said, it'll look better in the sun. Very subtle, nothing too crazy, and buff it out once it's done.
I know you're wondering where I got this from. Okay, my buddy Mikey, not the one that works here. Bam! He's my #1 sponsor. Shout out to him. Okay, anyway, back to this guy right here. We are working on this stuff, okay? Wiring, the plumbing, the doop. Almost ready. Got the front wheel. It needs to be, either we're gonna do a custom, we're gonna not grind down, ABS sensor or the hubs or the something, because it ain't lining up perfect. So getting that done. Got the spacer, I guess, drawn up, and they're gonna cut it for us. Now I just gotta switch out these bolts to some Bamco ARPs. Obviously with this hand control, I don't know who made this, but they made it a little bit too small. No, maybe they gave me the wrong part, but it looks exactly like the picture. So I don't know. We're working on that. These are all wired up. This is all spring. Like I said, we're probably gonna grind down that ABS sensor. Primary cover is coming back from powder coat. These are mounted. These are only mounted to Mike. Can give me like, do you want to run these? Do you want to polish them? Do you want to powder coat them? Do you want to do whatever? Okay, so we're gonna do that next. Okay, this bolt obviously just here to hold it. There's like a pin that usually goes there, so we'll do that, or put a nut on here. I don't know yet. Waiting for the bracket for this air ride controller guy right here. Throttle body, gotta wait for the throttle body so I can put the rest of this on. So until then, I got my Bamco bolts to go here, there, here, those, this one, waiting on those ones, and then putting it together. It's there, and I just gotta line it, run the license plate, swap these out for the ARP ones, put this cover on, tighten it, plug it in, zip tie it, cover it, and then just bleed the brakes and bleed the clutch, and basically ready. It's basically done. Obviously, we have access to the wire harness like from every bike every year. Like, thank you Harley for letting us have all this, because without this, I wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see, I could just do without a bearing. You click on the thing, it tells you where the wire goes, and I can go here to there, and I can see where it goes. So it just saves time, and it lets you know everything, like what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. Now I just gotta find it. So, okay, so now I know where they go, now I gotta find it. So, no big deal. I'm gonna start working on Mike's bike. He's like, oh, my bike, you know, whack. And I said, something's pinched, it keeps pooping, so we're gonna find it. Let's find out where it goes before I tear apart the whole bike.
Let's get it. Go.
All right, guys, fresh off the press, check it out. We have the first glass 23 to 17 M8 belly pans, all right? Been working on these, knocking them out, trying to get them finished. I'm very, very proud of the outcome. The guys knocked it out of the park. We're gonna be offering these in forged carbon, obviously the fiberglass, and then the wool carbon. I know everyone's asking right now, are you gonna come out with the belly pans for the road glides with the attachment? Yes, we are. All right, that's next. Gotta give me some time though. We're super busy. We're backed up with tons of stuff, but they're coming, guys. All right, check them out. These look badass from your street glides, even road glides, if you don't have that lower fairing, and then road kings as well. Make sure you guys are grabbing them while you can. If you guys don't know, now you know. That's Reckless Billy right there. We have some clips of him we can show, right? All right, so we built this bike a while back on some paint, just kind of like put some lipstick on her. She had tons of problems with her. Billy kept breaking her. We broke it back down and then set it up for a newer style engine. 103 going in here. We have to do some stuff to his oil pan, so when he rides them long wheelies, he's not drying out the front piston. So that's probably next in the chopping block, but everything else is already done. You can see where we fabbed it all up in the rear end, cut the frame support, extended it out. Spike got down on it, made a plate for right here on the front, cleaned it all up. The inside of this silver panel to match, so you can see how clean the contrast is gonna look beautiful. super spot on. I love how the outcome came out. Got the rest of his parts all blacked out. What we did here is we have black drop shadows you can see inside of there. Contrast his engine with the black, his frame with the gray, and then let the blue flow throughout the bike. Just so it's not one of too much colors. You didn't even have a flow of things, right? So I think we hit it on the button definitely. We're gonna get this bike assembled and get him back on the road. We can't wait to see him wheeling this thing down the block.
It's been 2 years.
2 years too long.
2 years too long. Appreciate you, Mikey. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Unwrap it right there, blow it all off, blow everything off, blow inside of all the holes and get all the sand out.
Okay.
After you blow it off, don't wipe the frame down, rinse it off. Okay. Because you're gonna scratch the out of it.
Oh yeah, with all the dust.
Y'all wanna hear music to your ears? Check this out. Me and Edward stayed here all night long. Well, that wasn't too good of music. Every year we have a big Grand Prix, right? Comes over, takes over downtown Long Beach. We're just so happen to be linked up with Motul and they're getting our bikes into the Grand Prix. So I was like, I really, really want Heartbreaker to be there. Eddie felt that. I wanted that deep down in my heart and he stayed till like, we were here till about 12 o'clock last night.
Yeah, about 12.
I brought him a coffee though to make it, you know, like to show my appreciation. A good coffee, it was like $8.50.
I mean, 7 hours. I'm like banking in about 56 cents an hour at that rate. Nice.
Not supposed to put it that way, but I'm very, very happy to hear this thing run. We have one wire issue, but at the end of the day, it's not going to stop us from getting to what we need to do.
Sprayed everything yesterday, everything came out looking nice. So right now I'm wet sanding and then I'm debuffing. So right now I'm hitting it with 1,000, then it's gonna be 1,500, 2,000, 25, 3,000. You guys get it. This is the second part. I already did one part, but I have a piece right here. Let's go check it out in the sun so you guys can see it. It's not buffed, but it looks pretty nice. All right, so there's the color. Like I said, has the drop coat of pearl on it, so it looks nice. I like it. You can see it from this side. See it on the sun. It's a shimmer. But, you know, the customer's gonna like it. If not, it's okay. They'll like it.
This bike, Drew just happens to know, I don't know what Drew does, but apparently Drew knows everybody and everybody knows Drew. He was like, you know, hey guys, Grand Prix, you guys want to go? And we're like, I guess. He's like, all right, cool. He's like, all right, we're going. We're gonna get a booth over there, show some bikes off. You know, I think it'd be pretty cool. I was like, get this. Man. So, anyways, started the rush. He's like, hey, do you think you get this bike going? I was like, you're right, Drew. We should show this one. All right. I was like, I didn't really care to do it. So here we go. Okay. Here we're gonna showcase a couple bikes. Grand Prix. People are gonna be like, damn, one of those. And hopefully they let us race them across the track, because they should. If you could, they should. You see him back there in my background? You see him over here? Can you see him? Okay. Yeah. That's why I had to work on the bike. Okay, that's why I had to work on the bike. Refuses to break a sweat. Look, I'm sweaty and I got a little baby shirt on. He's not sweaty and he's got this thick shirt on. Tells you what you need to know right there, okay? Anyways, back to this. Bleeding the brakes, okay? Because that's important. It's important to stop the bike when it's running. Waiting for him to bring me back the headlight that has the signal pieces in it so I can wire those up. And then we're basically right there, ready to go for the Grand Prix. You gonna be racing?
No, that's not my field. If it was drag racing, we had to have some.
Just go up in there and drag race them.
I'm gonna just put their suit on it.
They won't. See, exactly. That's exactly what you got. You gotta fake it till you make it. They don't know you're not an F1 driver. You're like, oh, you got the F1 driver look. You hop in and you go fast. How hard could it be? Very. Okay.
All right, guys, we have the finished product. We gotta take it to the best, guys. Let's see it, let's see it. I already know it's gonna be amazing. All right, you wanna tell them the process of what you did right here?
Yeah, so
Refresh and let everybody know who you are.
so my name is Gabriel. I'm from Premium Sandblasting in Cerakote. The way the process goes for Cerakote is you degrease, put them in a tank, degrease, wash them off after, sandblast. After you sandblast, put them in the oven. Make sure there's no oils, no sort of contamination in the pores of the metal. Once you gas them out, make sure there's nothing in there. You don't see any oil seeping through or anything. I did that on these because these are obviously made on a CNC, so I know coolant runs through the machines and stuff. Gas them out, make sure nothing was gonna contaminate the Cerakote, sprayed them, put them in the oven, and it came out amazing in my opinion.
Look at this. Oh my goodness, beautiful. You heard the process, all right? We're not skipping out on any processes. Properly done. Crazy amount of detail. The reason why we went through that process instead of just coating it like powder coat is because we want all these details to show. How thick is powder coat? I mean, Cerakote.
Cerakote is supposed to be 1 million thickness. So it's a third of the thickness of powder coat.
Nice. So, say it goes inside of like a thread. You could spray fully inside of there and the screw and it'll still thread in. That's how thin it is, but it's super, super strong. This is why this process is gonna cost about twice as much as powder coat or anodize. This is 10 times better than, and it won't fade either. Only thing that's gonna make this come off is if you hit the floor on this and grind off the top layer of aluminum. Other than that, it's bulletproof because they use it on guns. That's what it's made for.
Yes, sir.
Amazing, bro. Appreciate you. Always knocking it out. Have some more work right here for you. Gotta get these bars done. And on to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm on piece number, I want to say 5 of the day. So I knocked out a good amount of stuff already. Right now we're on step 1. Got the woolly pad. Step 2. You go on to another black pad, which is a swirl mover, and then step 3 is a wax. Pretty good day. I have my music blasting. It's starting to get hot over here. I want to give a shout out to Left Turn. He gave me a free shirt. He gave a lot of people free shirts, so if you haven't heard of him, if you guys like hats, you guys can find him on Instagram. It's Left Turn brand. So he does hats, he does shirts. He has some really nice apparel, so check him out. I'm really grateful he didn't have to, but I really love the shirt, the fabric. I love it.
We just had a big meeting. It stressed me out, so I gotta fill up, all right? Look at, we're at Stinking Crab, and look at those seasoned fries. Those things look amazing. We have garlic noodles over here. All right, top it off with some bacon. I just had to do it, I had to try it out. This is right down the block from my shop. I had to figure it out. Check this out. I don't know if you guys got seafood boils, but this is right down the block from the house, and check that out. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rob. We had little man come through and he said he wanted some lobster, so we're gonna give this a shot. Stay tuned. That's fire. Ooh. Fire. Sorry, I know I got NECA's playlist in the background right now. Let me put a little bit of their season on it. You can see it steaming. Lobster tail, where it's at, guys. Fire. Yummy, yummy. You already know. Don't do that. I am stuffed. It's 6 o'clock and I still gotta go work a full day's work because I was occupied with other things. I am tired, overwhelmed. This place hit the spot, definitely. All right, I have some gossip for you guys that's going around the shop right now, okay? Dory and Ozzy have been bumping heads because Ozzy was supposed to paint this for Dory. It's an old school barber pole, right? Ozzy was painting this for Dory to use Dory's cabin in Big Bear because Dory is low-key a big baller and he has all these Airbnbs at Big Bear, and so he rents them out. And Ozzy said he was gonna paint this for him. It's been like 4 months now. All I hear is, what's Ozzy doing and not painting my stuff? I don't want to hear it no more. So I'm gonna let everyone else hear it besides me, because that's all I hear is them bickering back and forth. Ozzy's been taking a long time on this. I'm telling on you, Ozzy. Hurry up and get this big ass thing out of the shop. Look at this thing. You've seen the Born Free clip. If you haven't, check this out.
Well, especially with Harleys, more than anything, I think that the whole idea is to make it your own, right? Shape it to where it fits your personality or your style.
As an old, dirty old biker who does greasy old chopper stuff, I want everything to appear as though Harley got a wild hair and built his killer chopper at their factory.
We want to really create something that's incredible, that's going to stand up to the name that is Born Free.
You know, us coming together as one big community, showing the culture, you know, this bike it's going to be part of history books.
You know, there's a lot of pressure where it's like, you're not a builder, or she doesn't deserve to be there. Everybody always has their opinion. The trick is just not letting the outside noise affect you.
Some guys would be like, no, I'm not touching this thing. I'm a chopper guy, and I used to be like that. But all I see out of this is learning. I'm going to do something different. I think there's a lot of potential.
8 weeks to build a bike, and this is the update. Whoa! The frame. I don't know if you guys seen this thing completely done, but we finally have the frame back and done in the shop, ready to go. Goldish tint through it. Looks like it's all gonna make sense, all right? But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Drew gave me a great idea, and we're gonna be running with it. Right now, the engine is broken down into casings, and then what we're doing, can't really let the cat out of the bag either, but it's completely broke down. So we're gonna reassemble this engine. It's going to be a 128, all right? The dyno tune it and chain drive it as well. No excuses, because everybody in this lineup has the same timeline, you know, so no slack. Like, there's no excuses. I have to deliver A1. It's gonna be at Born Free 16. It's gonna be at the end of June. I want you guys to come out, support. I need you guys to come and wear your Dirtbag gear and let everybody know that's Team Dirtbags in there, man. I can't wait to see everybody, hang out with everybody, and celebrate once this bike is done. But in the meantime, it's all work, no play. You guys will be getting weekly updates only on YouTube about this thing right here. Other than that, you guys have to see it at Born Free, but I'll keep my YouTube family in the loop. Stay tuned.